Our vision is to inspire the community to come together to focus on job creation, economic development, and just create a good entrepreneurial spirit in our community.
There's a change in leadership at the Palm Coast Flagler Regional Chamber of Commerce. Attorney Michael Sciamento is the new chair of the Chamber's Board of Directors. He tells WNZF that Palm Coast still has plenty of room for growth.
If anybody does their research, Palm Coast is only halfway to where it was supposed to be. And we're about to see a big influx of jobs and retail and opportunities for our families. Look, we should all be focused on finding jobs for our kids to come back to.
He also has a message to those who want to slow the area's growth.
You know, you can't stop Florida from growing. You can't stop Palm Coast from growing. We just need to come together and figure out a way to make sure that in 10 years from now, it's still as beautiful a place as it is today.
On local politics, Sciamento has some advice for the candidates.
Just be true to yourself and be true to the community and be focused on what's best for the community and not a constituency.
Sciamento is replacing outgoing Chair Gary Lubai. Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Monday, July 1st.
The legislative projects that did get funded, right? Our priorities are always in policy that protects our public health, safety, and welfare.
Flagler County Commission Chair Andy Dance is happy with what the county received in the state budget.
Commissioner Dance says all things considered, the county is grateful for the state funding coming our way.
The one project out on the west side, we have a emergency shelter, special needs emergency shelter that will not be tied to the schools. And that was the important part. All of our shelters are tied to schools. We have a deficiency. That's one that got funded. We have another $10 million going to the acquisition of conservation lands, which is incredibly important for wildlife, water, treatment, all those good things. And then $5 million for the general aviation terminal project.
Dan says the airport will drive economic development, generating revenue for both the county and state.
And that is going to help us with the I think just the overall effectiveness of the airport function. So Those were important projects that did get funded. Good news for Flagler County, Palm Coast, the surrounding area.
For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Daryl Moody.
This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you. A huge honor for the Flagler County Sheriff's Office.
During the National Sheriff's Association Annual Award Luncheon, NSA presented the Flagler County Sheriff's Office NSA's Crime Victim Services Agency of the Year for 2024. It's a prestigious award that annually recognizes outstanding achievement by one sheriff's office in the nation for their support of victims. Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley.
I'm very proud of our Victim Services Unit, which received the 2024 National Sheriff Association Crime Victim Services Agency of the Year Award.
NSA recognized that FCSO has developed a culture, team, policies, programs, and resources that put the needs of victims first in everything the organization does each day. It provides law enforcement services for more than 130,000 residents in an area that continues to be one of the fastest growing counties in the state and nation.
Congratulations to our team.
This is now the 8th national or state award the agency and employees have received since 2017.
Flagler Oars helps people beat their addictions.
Now, similar to Flagler Oars, St. Johns County has Discover and Recover.
So my name's Brock Bertolo. I am the project lead of Discover and Recover. We are the brand new RCO here in St. Johns County. We're so brand new, in fact, we just had our grand opening March 15th.
So Brock Bertolo heads up a program similar to Oars, while Pam Bertolo heads up Flagler Oars. Curious. Anyway, how does this new recovery program work in St. John's?
So some really cool things that we've been able to accomplish in a short amount of time is just the community impact I feel like we've been able to make. But more importantly are the participants that we engage with on a regular basis.
Brock Bertolo says they've facilitated all sorts of community outreach up in St. John's. Flagler Health Matters is on WNZF Saturday mornings at 11:30, and it's on the Flagler radio app. Tomorrow, how Discover and Recover is out of the box. From the WNZF newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
The city of Palm Coast is excited to invite residents to a patriotic party in the park on Wednesday, July 3rd from 4 to 6 p.m. at James F. Holland Memorial Park for an evening of fun, food, and community spirit. Patrick Apollonia, Multimedia Associate for the city of Palm Coast.
Bring the kids to explore the playground and splash pad while you enjoy the vibrant atmosphere.
The patriotic party in the park promises fun for residents of all ages.
Mayor Alphen and City Council members will be there to chat about what matters to you. And the fun doesn't stop there. On July 4th, join the United Flagler 4th Community Celebration with a Stars and Stripes parade at 9 a.m. in Flagler Beach, followed by beach activities and a dazzling fireworks show at the Flagler Executive Airport.
Gates open at 5 p.m., and Apollonia adds we can't wait to see the park filled with smiling faces and are excited to welcome everyone. For Flagler's Local Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.
And now, Mike Lee Show with your WNZF local sports update.
The Tampa Bay Rays entered Sunday against Washington with a chance to close out June with 4 consecutive series wins. Isaac Paredes picked up the first of his 3 hits to lead off the second.
And Corbin, the veteran lefty, ready, and the first pitch lifted to the air into deep left field, on its way, and gone! 1-0 Rays on a first pitch homer by Isaac Paredes.
3 batters later, Jose Caballero joined in on the fun.
Here's a fly ball well hit into left field. Winker to the wall. Gone!
Those 2 home runs were more than enough for Taj Bradley.
Winker swings and misses, strike 3, and Bradley gets his 11th strikeout.
Bradley left the game in the 6th, scattering just 3 hits against 11 Ks for his 3rd win of the season. Up 4-0 in the 7th, Randy Arozarena handed out a souvenir.
1-1. Swinging the ball drilled deep to left field. He'll take that instead. A long home run for Randy Arozarena.
Calls courtesy WDAE. Tampa wins 5-0 to get back to 500. They begin a 6-day road trip in Kansas City tomorrow. The Miami Marlins had a chance to win their 3rd series in 4, having defeated Philadelphia Thursday and Saturday. In the 5th, things were going Miami's way.
Looped into left, and another 2-out run for the Marlins. 6-2.
That calls Sun Sports. Emmanuel Rivera had 2 hits, 2 walks, and 2 RBIs for the Marlins, but the bullpen failed to fish again.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, line sharply past Anderson. It's a base hit. Turner has given the Phillies the lead. His 3rd hit here on his 31st birthday.
WIP Radio. Trey Turner blows the candles out for Miami in the 7th to secure a 7-6 Philly win. Miami gets a day to recover before Boston comes to town tomorrow. WNZF is your home for local sports with updates Mondays and Fridays. Until next Monday, have a safe and happy 4th of July. I'm Mike Licio.